I'm
The
not
big
even
guns
like
out.
playing anymore. Fuck all of you.
Stephanie's a woman on a mission. Damn.
Don't even care. Don't even care.
It's like Rambo.
Yeah. I wasted a flare gun just for one guy. I don't even care anymore.
Stephanie has run out of fucks to give. Alright, be prepared.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear. Nothing.
Yes. Oh, checkpoint reached. You never have to do that again.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's all they give you after all of that.
Thumbs up would have been nice. Yep, that's it.
Wow. What was that?
Knock it off!
Oh my god, I yelled at these kids the other day at work. I felt so bad.
Why would you feel bad? I'm sure you had a good reason based on all the crap you tell me about.
Well, they are always like that. And my stupid coworker, sorry, Mark, if you ever watch this, you're not stupid, I'm sorry. But every time they do something bad, she goes out, like, they'll throw stuff at each other. They'll climb up on the tables. They'll, like, start wrestling with each other. They'll start, like, running around. Like, they'll start yelling, like, these two kids, and their therapist always leaves them out there for at least a half hour. Every time they do something bad, my coworker just goes, "Hey guys, can't do that. Sorry guys, sorry." She apologizes to these kids for telling them not to do what they're not supposed to do. Anyways, the other day they came in later, and she wasn't there, and the freaking kids started throwing blocks at each other, and I went out and I was like, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" And they were like, "Oh, and I was like, "You know you're not supposed to be throwing blocks. You need to pick those up right now." And they did, and they were quiet for the rest of
Good
the
for you,
day.
Gabby. Like, I'm all for like being good to kids when they're good, but kids need to grow up with discipline. Like, that's just how the world works.
Yeah.
You know, you act like a dick, you get a little discipline. There's nothing wrong with that.
I was just sick of them because every week my coworker's like, "Hey guys, can't do that," and they still do stuff anyways.
Of course.
So I was like, "You guys know you're not supposed to be doing that."
Well, maybe you should just be the one, honestly. And you know what? I'll tell you right now. Like, if you were, like, being a bitch to them for no reason, like, I'd be like, "Yeah, dude, what's wrong with you?" But, like, we're disciplining a kid when they need to be disciplined, sure.
What would even, like, I don't know, I just felt bad about raising my voice to them. But
You shouldn't. Like you said, you know you're not supposed to be doing that, so why are you doing it?
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, if you do it again, I'm taking the blocks from the playroom. Alright?
Yeah, I should have said that. But they just do different
gets
bad
better.
stuff every time.
Well, you did your first warning. Now, if it happens again, you'd be like, if this happens again, take a bite of those blocks.
Told you before about that kid I almost punched because he was like, I was like, "You guys you have to be quiet. You can't be like wrestling and stuff out here. There's different kids." And he was like, "Fine." And I was like, "So do you guys want to draw something? Do you want to play with the Legos? What do you want to do?" And they were like, "We don't want to do anything." This is like a 4-year-old and his like 15-year-old brother. And then I was like, "You don't want to do anything?" He was like, "Nope." And I was like, "Okay, so you guys are just going to sit here in silence?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, but you have to be quiet or else I'm going to go get your mom." They were like, "Fine." I turned my back. The 4-year-old screams at the top of his lungs. I was ready to smack a child. I was ready to put my hands on a child.
You know what, Gabby, though? It's like, kids like that, like, they're just testing you, and that's what you need to do. Like,
I know. Then I went and I got his mom, and he got like all like sad and like angry at me, and I was like, "I told you I was gonna get your fucking mom."
Fuck it. Doesn't matter if they get sad and angry at you. It's a deal. Listen, this happens and this happens. I've done that all the time. That's what you just give them consequences. You say, "Look, this is what we're gonna do, and if not, this happens. It doesn't even need to be mean. You're just teaching them that it's a consequence.
Yep.
The end.
You're not getting away with that stuff in my stupid waiting room. I'm trying to do work and I'm screaming your head off. And then Veronica, my coworker, maybe I shouldn't use her name, but nobody watches these anyways, so she was like, when that happened, she was at the front desk, and she's supposed to be like the receptionist. And I'm just like in the back in my cubicle, like trying to work.
How do I do that?
Look up again. Maybe it's up there. So she's supposed to be the one who was like doing stuff, and she sent me an email because she was scared to talk in front of them, and she was like, "I think I need help," and I was like, "Oh my god, the kids." And she was like, and then after I went out there and I did that, she was like, "I guess they just needed some tough love, huh? Some tough consequences, a hard hand." And I was like, "You think that's hard? I just told them I was gonna get their mom, and I got their mom. I didn't do anything."
Does she have any kids of her own?
No. She says she's not planning on having them for a while, but she's like 31, 32.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I haven't had kids either. I mean, but I've interacted with them so much. And then when you work in healthcare, you just deal with so much BS from people on a daily basis that you, in order to like not get stressed out insanely every day, like you have to let down the line. Like even with my adult residents, like if they get like yelly or demanding anything, I say I'm like, if you don't cut it out right now, I'm leaving the room. That's what I just say. Like I'm leaving the room. I don't deserve this.
Like old people and little kids, are the same thing.
But even like this last one, who was like a total drug addict, and every 4 hours she would ask for her narcotic pain medications.
Oh my god.
And like she was yelling at me for something, and I said, if you don't stop it right now, I'm leaving the room. Like I don't need to take this. Like I just say that straight to people.
I do not get paid enough for this.
Or like I have one resident who he's confused, he can't help it. But he had a son who came, and his son is like never there. These are the family members who get me the most. The family members who are never there, they never come, and then when they do come, they want to be all demanding and like try to pretend something. And so like the son comes, and like my resident's been there for like 2 months already. I've never seen him before, and he's like, it was during dinner time, and he said, my father told me this is the first time you're feeding him. What's up with that?
In 2 months?
Like today. Like this is the first time you
like,
guys are
what?
feeding him today. And I said, sir, I doubt that. I just took his blood sugar like 30 minutes ago and it was 300. Like I think he's been eating. And he's like, is that normal or what? I'm like, no, that's insanely high. It couldn't be that high unless he's been eating crappy stuff. Yeah, so don't even start with me about like, no.
My father said this is the first time he's eaten today. He's been eating so much he wants some more.
This is the first time this is the first time you've fed him today.
Oh, right.
Like why, you think we just like held off his breakfast and didn't be like, no, you can't have this. You can't. This is mine. Nom nom nom. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do?
I really think you're supposed to get up there. Can you jump up on any of those blocks? Nope. Alan Wake sucks again.
I can push something this big. But can I jump
on
on
top of it? Where's the
The arrow is leading to the jet, to the thing that needs to be powered up.
Maybe it's in that house over there? Not this one. If this was a real life situation, I would have already got up there. I would have climbed up those stupid boards.
I know.
Is that a ladder? No.
Or we just get in this truck. What am I supposed to do?
Did you go in the big house already?
No, I'm just circling this really quick.
That house?
Yeah, okay. Whoa, that thing scared me.
Yeah. It's like the first thing that scared me in the game.
Can't even...
Try going all the way around. I keep going. There's like these stairs in there.
Come on! I don't know what to do, Gabby. I'm sorry, audience. I don't...
Go back to the generator.
I'm not
Or the,
seeing.
whatever, the thing.
I'm going to quick circle around here, see...
It's not it, is it? Is that it? In the... No, on the left? Inside that thing?
Ah!
There you go.
Good job, Gabby.
After 30 minutes of walking around. Oh great, the wood chopper's on. That's helpful.
Screw it! I don't want to play anymore. I'm gonna wait until one of you gets nice and close. Okay, I'm shooting it.
You're like a suicide bomber.
There's more of you? Alright, let's just do it. It's extremely satisfying, I'll tell you that. Man, those guys take a lot.
These farmers are hardy.
Alright, are we done here? Can I move on to the game? Okay. Where's that switch?
Not there.
What?
What?
Ha! I
Look
dodged!
at you! Our little Stephanie's grown up.
Here we go.
This game's so fuzzy.
What am I doing? I'm going up. What?
What? Was this supposed to happen?
What? Did it fall on top of me?
Yes. You stood underneath it and it fell on your head.
Great.